Any type of cancer can be cured in just 2 to 6 weeks. Published on December 30, 2016 in Overall Health by Get Holistic Health. Dr. Leonard Coldwell claims that any type of cancer can be cured in just 2 to 6 weeks. Make sure you take a look at the video below this article. You will be surprised when you see it. Yes, that's true, cancer can be cured. I hope you will be amazed as I was when I watched the video for the first time. Cancer is one of the most dangerous and deadly diseases today. A lot of families have lost a family member cause of this deadly disease. My dad died of cancer when I was 17. That was extremely painful experience for me and it had changed my life completely. The worst thing in your life is to look how the cancer eats your closest family members and friends from the inside and you can't do anything about it. When I saw Dr. Coldwell's video and article I was so happy and amazed, because I don't want to see people die from this terrible disease and their closest friends and family suffer if they lose one. Cancer can attack anyone. You can never know who will be its next victim. So make sure you watch this video below and start believing that there is hope for all cancer and future cancer patients. The cancer industry is too prosperous to allow a cure for cancer. You've probably heard the term cancer can be treated with the conventional chemotherapy treatments and prescribed medications. But do you actually believe that these medications can cure cancer? I don't. We've spent everything we had to pay for my father's chemotherapy treatments and medications. All these treatments cost a fortune, and didn't help my dad with his disease. They even made it worse. In the last few weeks, my dad suffered from agonizing pains, caused by the chemotherapy treatment. Do you know why the cancer industry still offers the chemotherapy and cancer medications to the cancer patients? It's all because of money. Nobody from the medical industry actually cares about the patients. They just care about profit and making money on selling medications that don't work and treat cancer patients with the conventional chemotherapy methods that are killing more good cells than the cancer ones. Have you ever heard about Dr. Leonard Coldwell? Dr. Coldwell's family had some serious cancer problems. All 7 brothers and sisters, from his mother's side, suffered from carcinoma. His dad and his grandma also died from cancer. He saw how his closest family members and friends die from this terrible disease and he couldn't do anything about it. That's why he dedicated his life in finding an effective cure for cancer. In his career so far, Dr. Coldwell has seen more than 35,000 patients, around 2.2 million partakers in his workshops who write their life stories and has more than 7 million fans who read his articles and reports. According to some influential people in the medical industry, Dr. Coldwell has one of the leading roles in curing cancer. His website was blocked by the federal government, because of his success in curing cancer. Dr. Leonard Coldwell claims that cancer can be cured in most patients, without using the conventional chemotherapy treatments or any contact with radiation. But he is not allowed to tell this to anyone. Dr. Coldwell says that's because of the people who make profit from cancer patients and the law doesn't allow him to do so. The healthcare and the pharmaceutical industry earn millions and millions of dollars through the cancer industry. This situation makes legislators legislate laws that will kill us. Or they will make you sick, and the laws that are supposed to protect us will not allow the right treatment for this deadly disease. They will make you sick and make the disease even worse with the poisonous and harsh medical treatments. Dr. Coldwell, the only answer to cancer. Dr. Leonard Coldwell claims that any type of cancer can be cured in 2 to 6 weeks. And there are some types of cancer, if treated with the right treatment, can be healed in few minutes. He says that positivity and hopefulness that really helps in the healing process. First of all, Dr. Coldwell says that we need to eat more vegetables. This type of diet gives the body lots of oxygen. And if we add calcium and other alkalizing foods, we will alkalize our bodies. This is very important for all cancer patients because the progress of cancer stops when the body is alkalized. Other important things you should know is that our body has to achieve what is called a therapeutic pH level. pH has 14 levels from 0 to 14. The lower values are the acidic region and the higher values are the alkaline region. The median neutral level is pH 7. When the body reaches pH 7, it's alkaline. A level of 7.36 is very good, but when it comes to treatment, a pH of around 7.5 or higher should be present. Dr. Coldwell claims that the intravenous injection of vitamin C is very helpful. 100 cc every day, 3 times a week or less will give more than amazing results. Believe it or not, the cancer disappears in a few days after the vitamin C injection. Other things you should do is eliminate hypoxia. Dr. Martin, Dr. Coldwell's friend, offers a great solution for this. An oxygen therapy which involves several steps. In this method, blood is taken out, it's enriched with pure oxygen and then re-injected into the body 12 times. When the blood is taken out of the body has a shade black color. But with this therapy, the blood that is re-injected has a shade of beautiful pink, like the blood of newborn baby. It's completely fresh. This treatment fills the body with energy. Vitamin C and E, the miracle cures. Dr. Coldwell says that you need to eat foods which have high amount of vitamin C, such as chili peppers, cabbage, broccoli, papaya, strawberries, cauliflower, pineapples, kiwi fruit, oranges and lemons. But vitamin C is not the only vitamin that has healing powers. We can add vitamin E to this category as well. Vitamin E is extremely helpful with blood pressure. When it's treated quickly and effectively in any form, vitamin E has shown that it can produce stunning results. But the best source of vitamin E should be a natural source, and not the artificially produced ones. A study done with artificial produced vitamin E has shown that it was ineffective. Remember, chemicals won't help you with cancer. The nature is the one that brings all these illnesses, and the nature again will come to the rescue. We all know that cancer didn't exist 100 years ago, and there are no reasons for it to exist now. We have caused this serious problem by ourselves. As we said before, the best and the most effective way to get rid of cancer is to consume fresh organic vegetables and other fresh raw foods. Drink water with sea salt. Other important things, according to Dr. Coldwell, is to drink 4 liters of water with a half teaspoon of sea salt every day unless you suffer from any type of kidney problem. If you think that excessive amounts of salt can lead to high blood pressure, Dr. Coldwell says not to worry. He says that even though we thought high amounts of salt is bad, the truth is actually the opposite. In fact, salt is essential. Lack of salt can create problems in your blood. Dr. Coldwell says that the electrical signal transmits only if the required amount of salt is present in our body. What kind of salt do you use? The real problem is with the table salt we all consume. The table salt we all consume contains only 1/3 of actual salt. It contains 1/3 of glass and 1/3 of sand. This can cause some serious problems for our bodies. The sand and the glass irritate the blood vessels and they start bleeding. Then cholesterol clogs up to protect the blood vessels. Now you will think that high cholesterol can cause high blood pressure, right? But you are wrong again. This is not true, because you can't die from excessive cholesterol. But you can have some serious problems if you have deficiency in cholesterol. Some people have had cholesterol as high as 60 and haven't had any illness in their life. HDL and LDL are proteins that move cholesterol. To be honest, I have never heard about this before. We all know that there is good and bad cholesterol, or the so-called HDL and LDL cholesterol. But Dr. Coldwell disagrees and says that it's not cholesterol. He says that they are proteins that move cholesterol. Everything we thought we knew about this is completely wrong. But how the doctors who say these things can be wrong too? For this we have Dr. Neal's opinion. Dr. Gray Neal says that according to the statistics, the doctors have the shortest lifespan. They live 56 years. They suffer from alcoholism, drug abuse, as well as has the highest rate of suicides. It is higher only with psychiatrists, and yet we go to ask them how to live longer, happier and healthier life. I believe that you should change your opinion. Watch, Every Cancer Can Be Cured in Weeks, explains Dr. Leonard Coldwell. Link here, https://www.youtube.com/watch?v=photum. Sources: www.healthallophetrics.com, DressleyOrdColdwell.com, http://www.gethelistachilth.com/46336//any-type-of-cancer-can-be-cured-in-2-6-weeks.
Debt Free TV, in association with GetOutOfDebtFree.org.